Um, I apologize for not doing many videos lately, but I've got some excuses, no good real reasons. But anyway, uh, I'm going to read a little bit, and then I'm going to make a point, and then I'm going to read some more. This is in Phillipians chapter 4, and I'm going to start at verse 4, and like I say, read a little bit. Then I'm going to give an analogy, and then I'm going to read some more. Starting at verse 4 in Philippians 4, rejoice in the Lord always. And again I say, rejoice. Let your moderation be known unto all men. The Lord is at hand. Be careful for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. And the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. It's words of comfort right there. But I told my wife earlier about an incident. I used to play golf when I was younger and hadn't had back surgery and things. But anyway, my oldest brother, who is a scratch golfer, by the way, he, of course, my handicap was my swing. But anyway, we were playing golf up in Wyoming, and there was one hole that a little over 200 yards down the fairway, there was at the time a dry creek bed. Now it has water in it when they're having the runoff from the snow and stuff. But anyway, this thing is, it's deep. I mean, you hit your golf ball in there. You can go get your golf ball if you want to, but you're going to have to drop because there's no way you're going to be able to hit the ball up out of that creek bed. It's too tall, it's too steep, it's too short, as in distance. I don't care how much loft you got on a club, it ain't coming out of there. And I hated that hole. And I was telling my brother about it. I said, Kenny, every time I play this hole, my ball goes into that creek bed. And he said, every time, huh? I said, yeah. He said, I'll tell you why. I said, okay. He said, now, look at the creek bed. Now, look at that spot of green grass, the other side of the creek bed. It was, hadn't rained or anything for a while, so most of the grass was pretty dry. But this one spot was nice and green, bright green, easy to see. And he said, look at that green spot. Now get up there. Forget the creek. Look at the green spot down there the other side of the hole, which was probably 40, 50 yards the other side of that creek bed. He said, now what club do you usually hit? I said, 3-wood. He said, okay, get your 3-wood and hit the ball on that green spot. And I'm thinking, first of all, that spot is too small. I mean, my aim and all that's not going to work. And he said, just hit the ball down there in that green spot. And so I teed up the ball and I hit the ball. You know where it went? That green spot. Not the creek, that green spot. And he told me, he said, what you concentrate on becomes your target. You were concentrating on that creek bed. Make your target something that is helpful. And that's kind of what I'm fixing to be talking about here. When go down to Philippians chapter 4, verse 8, it says, "Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. Those things which you have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, do, and the God of peace shall be with you." What it's telling you there is make the good things your target. Don't be thinking about the bad things. Make the good things what you're looking at, what you're looking for, and looking forward to. This is, like I say, that a lot of that is in the earlier part is comforting. This right here gives you something to be comfortable about. Think on these things, not the bad things, the good things. I love y'all. We'll see you next time.